For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we have a little bit of a midweek coin making method. Now I feel like I didn't really give you guys a good method over the weekend, so I wanted to post this today because this is easily the best method in the game, and it is super effective. No matter how many coins you have, no matter how much risk you want to take, you can make coins with this every single time. So let's get into the video here today, boys. Obviously, if you do enjoy this one, scroll down and leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't leave a like, you're losing the next game of Madden you play. It is as simple as that. Hit that sub button if you are new, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, boys, let's get into this method, and essentially what we're gonna do is buy some training at a cheap price, roll it into a certain pack in the store, and use the players we get from that pack to complete a certain set, and eventually at the end of that, we will make some coins. So step number one, we need to buy some training points, and there's really one way to buy your training right now, and that is 93 overall players at a price of around 20k or less. What we're going to do in the video is we're going to find 593 overall players for around 20k or less, and that's going to mean we spend about 100 to 110k on the cards. I want to quickly show you guys my snipes earlier on. It's not that easy to find these cards, but you will find them fairly effectively. As you guys can see right here, we have these 393s at a price of around 20 to 24,000 coins. My favorite filters to snipe on are Legends, Team of the Week, and Ultimate Legends, so all we need to do is find two more players live in the video, filter it down by 92 to 93, take a look at the filters that I just talked about, and you don't need to go by offense and defense, because these filters aren't going to be full during the week, so all we do is go onto this filter, scroll down until we start seeing some 93s. If we see a 93 at a good price, we buy it. If not, we move right along to the next filter. Hopefully we find a snipe live in the video. If not, I will see you guys once I have my 93s, and then we'll get into step number 2 in the method. 24k for Troy Vincent. It's a little more than I want to pay, but hey, we'll take it. Why not? One final snipe that is required is the Ultimate Legends, and hopefully we end up finding one of these cards on the Ultimate Legend filter. I will see you guys though in a second once we have our final 93, and we'll quick sell all the cards for our training. So here are our 593 overalls. I would assume that we probably just spent around 115k on these cards, and we are going to quick sell all these players for a combined trading of 70,000 training points. Now with those 70k trading points, we are going into the store and we are opening up our Legend 83 plus overall player pack, this pack right here, and you are opening this pack up 28 times. You have the perfect amount of training to open this up 28 times. Now when you open the pack up 28 times, we are going to use those cards on a specific set. This is a very important aspect of the method. It is important you guys understand the numbers right here. So what we're doing is we're going into this set right here, which requires 26 cards. Now this requires 82s to 85s, 86 to 89s, and 90 to 92s. Now as you guys know, we're opening that pack up 28 times. So these are the 3 ways you make profit off of the method. The first one is by those straggler 2 cards that you have. You're gonna have 2 extra cards from doing the method, whether that be higher overall players or lower overall cards. You only need 26 to go into this set, and we're getting 28 cards. So those 2 cards are profit. Now next up, when you guys actually complete the set and sell off your 95, you can sell these cards off for 120 or 125k if you end up finding the proper card. So that is even more profit right there. Now additionally, another way you guys make coins is if you get good pulls from the Legend reroll. If you pull a 93, a 94, a 95, then sometimes you need to go in here and like buy an 82 or buy an 86 to complete the set, but you are making a ton of profit off those high pulls. So those are the 3 ways to make coins off of the roll. I am going to open the pack up 28 times in the video, and we'll see what good cards we get. Hopefully we get some solid pulls. We're going to rip through all the training we did just get. I'll probably open up some of the packs on camera, but I'm assuming you guys don't really want to watch me open these up. And the good thing about these packs is any pull you get out of here, it is going into the set. Whether it's an 82, an 85, an 86, an 90, any of those pulls you get out of this pack, they're going to help you out with the set. So you're not going to have that many cards that are like useless players. A low pull works, a high pull works, a medium pull is going to help you out as well. As you guys can see, we get an 85, so that goes into the lower section. We get an 86 in the medium section, and all you really need are 2 higher overall pulls. 2 of those 89 to 90 overall players, you'll easily be able to get a couple of them out of 28 rolls. And what you're really looking for, like I said before, is you're looking for one of those really high cards, a 93, a 94, a 95. That is going to make you a ton of profit when you guys are doing this. So far the roll, it hasn't been terrible. Sometimes what will happen is you'll have a bunch of like 87s to sell off, and then you need to buy some 82s, so you make some profit in there. But let me continue opening this pack up. I'm assuming you guys don't want to watch me open this up for like 5 straight minutes. We'll open up 3 more packs live in the video, and then I will see you guys in my binder to recap the pulls and probably do the most important part of the method, which is move our players around and create as much value as possible from the cards that we end up having. So far, the roll has not been good. 2 final packs live on camera, and honestly, whenever I'm recording, I don't get good pulls. So I'm excited to go off camera right here. I'll do the remainder of my pulls off camera. I'll see you guys in the binder, and you guys will see me then. So here are our 28 players, guys, and if I'm honest with you, this is not the greatest of rolls. Our best pull was a 92 overall Leroy Selman, and that was our only 90 plus overall player. So ideally, when you guys are doing this, you're hopefully getting some higher overall pulls than me, but we're still going to turn this into coins, and we are still going to make coins off of this. Go on into the set, and we are going to start to add our players into the set right here, the 95 overall Team Builder Fantasy Pack. Now, let's start it off with the lower overall cards. Any 82 to 85s are going into here. It doesn't matter if they're an 85. It doesn't matter if they're an 82. All these players are going in. None of the cards really have a whole ton of value. As you guys will see right here, we're actually 3 cards short, so we need to buy those players later on. Now, let's move on over to our 86 to 89. And on this one, you guys are going to want to make sure you save those higher overall players. We pulled a ton of mid-tier cards, which is honestly not that lucky. Here are all the players that needed to go into the set, and we have quite a few left over, so those are kind of going to be some of the profit cards. We also had a 92 overall player, so we're putting that card in, and now all that is required is a 90 as well as some 82. So we're going to go and snipe on some filters. We're going to find those cards hopefully relatively quickly, and I'll see you guys once I do that, and I'll update you with how much I spend. So around 16k in spend to get these final few players, our 90 overall card, our 82 overall players, and now we are done this set. But what we need to quickly do is we quickly need to find the most expensive 95 overall player to ensure that we're making the most amount of profit possible. So don't open the pack up yet. What I am going to do is I'm going to go into the Team Master sets, and we can very quickly take a look at the prices of the cards. What I'd recommend you do is take a look at the sets that you know are super popular. So going from the bottom to the top, Minka Fitzpatrick, we know a lot of people want this card. How much is Chris Boswell up for? He's up for 118. That's actually a solid price for the 95s. We cannot complain about that at all. I'm going to go through the rest of the sets here, and we're hopefully going to find some more expensive 95s. Austin Corbett at 100, a little bit under the price range. I want to find like 120 if possible for the players. So simply go through here, look at the cards that are fairly expensive, and then hopefully there's some cards up for like 120 plus. If you find a card up for 120k or more, that is going to work absolutely perfect. I'm going to go through the sets off camera. I'll find you guys hopefully a card up for 120 plus. Right now it looks like Chris Boswell is going to be the best one, but there could be another sleeper 95 that's up for a lot, so I'll see you guys then. So Chris Boswell was the move, and these are the cards we are left over with. So Boswell is like a 110k. The 89 overall players are selling for close to around 7 to 10k. Let's assume like 18,000 coins for these cards right here. We have some 88 overall cards. These cards are currently up for around 7k as well. Maybe another 14k on those players. And our 87 overall cards, they are up for around 7,000 coins as well. Let's say 14k for the 87. So we're probably close to around 160k on the method, and honestly this was with like 0 good pulls. The fact that we didn't get 2 90 plus overall players is pretty sad. Usually you're gonna get a couple of those, and then sometimes you get like that 93, that 94, and when you get that card, you're making so much profit. So let's say this is honestly like the worst roll possible. You guys are definitely gonna do better than me, and we still make profit. I would assume that we probably spent around 130. We turned that into 160, which honestly isn't crazy profit, but this is just so consistent every single time with the potential to make a lot. So that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, I am out. Peace.
So,